I'll have a lot more, I'll be able to accomplish a lot more.
More focused energy, less distracted.
More focused energy, because I ain't going nowhere. I'm not going in the...
You're not texting everyone every day. Yeah.
I'm not... I ain't following nobody on, you know what I mean, on Instagram. I ain't got people DM me. I follow one person. That's all. You know, my wife. And, you know, just being focused on my family, all the other noise and all that other stuff. I want to, at that point, I'm probably going to get a farm somewhere far away.
Like Chappelle, living in my home state, you know, in Ohio.
I've been to his place.
Have you?
Yeah.
It's a nice, small town, Ohio, man.
He will not move. I'm like, you're so rich.
Because he doesn't need to, right?
At least get a $10 million house. You can do it, Dave. You're rich. He has this little place that he hangs out.
In a little town?
His own little,
his house.
By his house. We call it the shack. And this didn't have no ice. He had like an ice machine that was spitting one cube of ice at a time. I'm like, yo, Dave. I said, I love you.
Get a $200 ice machine. Let's go. Yeah.
I went and bought him an industrial ice machine. I sent it to the damn shack. I was like, I can't let you live like that.
I can't come here and visit you without getting ice. Yeah.
So he's like, Marlon, you're a gentleman. You only that bought me something.
That's funny.
So, you know, I think I do want like a farm. I want a big palatial estate and put all my family on it and just have all these houses and just make everything, my family, my office and work, everybody right there, all my friends on a big land where we grow our fruits and our vegetables, live off the land, and just kick back on the porch until it's time to ride out, man.
Wow, it's beautiful. Any other fears? Death, marriage?
Skydiving.
Yeah, man.
Water.
I haven't done that.
I do not like the ocean. That drowned me 3 times. Like, I'm good unless I got life vests on.
Yeah.
I think my fears. I've always feared disappointing people, but I don't anymore.
Yeah,
that's part of life. But as long as I do everything in my powers not to, then as long as I'm doing my best, like sometime in business, you do a movie, put all this stuff into it, and then the movie doesn't perform. Well, sometimes it's not your fault. Did you do everything in your powers to ensure that it was successful? Because if I did, then maybe somebody else failed. But I don't mind taking the blame, because taking the blame, I think that's when you grow. I'm here to grow in life. I'm here to get better. I'm here to improve. I don't mind some criticism. I don't. My brothers, I have the hardest critics in the world. My brothers, I think part of me taking so long to make it to where I want to make it, because I got all these different voices in my head and I'm trying to get all this approval from them, and then I realized I don't want to do it that way. I remember one time we took Keenan to Mykonos for his 60th birthday, and we had a Sprinter van. And in the Sprinter van, I was talking to my brothers about stand-up and the state of business, and I was like, talking about stand-up specials, and I said, I want to do one like every year and a half. And it's like, that's stupid. That's not gonna be funny.
Yeah, what kind of special is that? That's a regular.
Yeah, they're stupid. You can't. It takes 20 years to put together a special. These are my 3 brothers telling me. And I said, I'm gonna show y'all something different. I believe that I can do a great special every year and a half. And here's why, because I get bored with telling the same jokes. I don't need to perfect the jokes. I don't need that much time to rehearse, because I remember things. I remember scripts. I write. I get tired of doing the same material every night. I'm doing something different. I like to do different stuff. I want to hurry up and put this out and perfect it and talk about some new. They're like, that's not the way it goes. You got to work the same material for 5 years. You don't have to work the same material 5 years. I don't have to. I went to performing arts high school. I could. It's in me. I can do a sitcom in 3 days and kill it on Thursday. So Monday, just a table read. Tuesday, we do network run through and a little bit of rehearsal. Wednesday, we do block and tape. Thursday, I'm filming in front of a live audience and I'm crushing it. So if I can do a sitcom where they keep changing the script and I'm learning all these new lines, and I can do that in a matter of 4 days, why the hell I can't do a special in a year and a half? real stupid. And in the van, Sean, that's the dumbest thing I ever heard of. And then my brother David, he goes,
you know, Ugly,
a little nickname for me.
he said, you know, I ain't trying to burst your bubble. It's damn near impossible. But if you think that you can do it, show them. And I hope that's funny.
And he left. And from that day on, I was like, okay. And I'm not going to show him in anger. No, I'll show you. No, I'm going to show you that it can be done. And you guys can do the same thing. And here's how I did it.
Wow.
There's no failure. There's no wrong. Whenever something doesn't go my way, it's because it wasn't supposed to. So when I say everything is God, you trust God. You think of the positives, not the negatives. If it didn't happen, my brother told me, if one door closes, if you sit there and you stare at that one door, you're not looking around. 1,000 other doors have opened. All you gotta do is look around. You're staring at the door like a dog stares at a tennis ball. It's like, no. And if there's a wall and you're trying to get somewhere, sometimes you have to kick a hole through the wall and the door. I'm gonna kick a hole through that wall and I'm gonna make my way, because that's what I have to do. God is telling me not to just open that door and go through it. No. If I really want to be masterful, I gotta knock my way through there.
But what if you've spent $1 million on the production and you've spent 6 months on developing the content and you've had this expectation of launching it into the world and you put all your heart, your life, your soul into this thing and then no one wants it?
Great. Not time.
Really?
I learned a lot though. I learned I could put a movie together for $1 million. I learned I could put a special together for $1 million. And I learned about the locations. I learned how much it costs for crew. I've learned about did the director do a great job? What crew work? Everything is lessons. This is positives. I'm not worried about, there's gonna come a time where I'm gonna be so big that people are gonna buy everything I have. There's gonna come a time in my life and then I'm building a library. And then when I'm gone, maybe, and my kids have this thing that dad did that you go, wow, all these things my dad did that they never saw. Now the legend of me, my kids will be able to eat off the things. So there's no failure. I want people to be happy.
That's
happy
beautiful.
is important for me. I want everybody to be happy, including myself.
That's beautiful, man. My final question, Marlon, what's your definition of greatness?
Then your authentic self, point of view and voice reach the masses. And does everybody trust from people to fans to the business to the money people, trust you with your vision of what you see yourself and your business as? Greatness to me is not a destination. I read a book called The Alchemist. And in that book, there's a little boy that wants to see the pyramids. End of the book, you've never seen the pyramids. But he's on a road to see the pyramids. And to me, greatness is the road that I'm traveling. The destination is an illusion. As long as I'm walking toward being my best me, I'm headed toward greatness. And part of greatness is ultimate joy and happiness. And to me, that's greatness.